Here's Doncic. Had 24 in the first half. Bounces underneath, and the easy finish from Powell gets whacked by Brent.
Yeah, it starts with Luka, ends with Luka. You know, he scored, but
thanks as always, Coach.
Appreciate it.
This game tied now. Nets had led by as many as 12. Brown lobbing it up, and Drummond coming down. Lob inside. Nets caught sleeping, and Finney Smith lays it in. Here's Durant. Sending away Dragic. Double comes as Brown came. Brown, center of the lane, left alone after a gorgeous feed. To throw Doncic's way, but he said maybe the thing that stands out most.
Plays develop ahead of time, and you can watch that in his passing or in his movement. A lot of contact in this one.
Brunson, mid-range, and Dallas has its first lead.
Well, and Jason can talk before the game how his team is comfortable playing behind.
Dragic knocks down the three. That's trying to push a bit. Dragic, met by Brunson. Finds Durant, finally some daylight. Drummond on the follow. 15 second chance points for Brooklyn. Dallas 17th in second chance points allowed. That's been trying to take advantage there. Down shooters tonight. Doncic, step back three is good. Luka Doncic out to the perimeter and just knocking down threes. Durant gets some space and cans it. Anything you can do, I can do better.
I mean, RJ, every time I see him, I got to slap him on the back of his bald head. But then once we get that out of the way, then of course, the key thing is, getting all the pieces back and making sure that they're healthy and playing in rhythm. And anytime you have Kevin Durant, as my brother, who's an assistant coach with the Warriors, with Kevin knows, you have Kevin Durant on your team, you have a chance.
Pride United night. It's been a fun night. It's an important night. Jason Collins, always good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Brooks?
Oh, Michael, wonderful stuff. So great to hear from Jason. So great to have Pride Night here at Barclays Center. It's so great to take shots at Richard Jefferson.
That's always our favorite thing to do. I was thinking the same. We always do the same thing, smack him on the back of his head as well.
That's right. But, I don't believe in the bald thing because, he's kind of my brother in that regard. So,
yeah, well.
It's just the back of the head. No further description.
Gotcha. Careful,
Richard,
he'll put you on TikTok.
Yeah, I've heard. He'll be back March 27th. Mills comes up with a steal. Nets running. Mills racing into the lane. Feeds Claxton. What a dish! What a dunk! 7-0 Brooklyn run.
Defensive stop, pushing the pace, perfect pass, and a great finish by Claxton.
Doncic getting the switch on Claxton now rather than Drummond. Doncic throws it near the front row.
Oh, Claxton's mean-mugging the bench, and maybe the crowd, and a couple of his teammates smiling. But take a look at this. The defensive pressure and Patty Mills. Oh, that was pretty. What a job by Brooklyn staying connected and continuing to just move the basketball.
Brown, no. Kessler Edwards getting ready to check in for the Nets. Leading by 7. That's out of bounds off the foot of Brunson. Dallas turns it over. Brooklyn ball.
Take another look at this no-look pass. Woo! What a job. And then watches Claxton with the yam. And that's a nice job. We've seen this a couple times. Claxton is doing a nice job of catching the ball in traffic and making quick decisions on how to best execute a finish.
Dragic into the lane, trying to find an angle, could not. Doncic comes down with it for Dallas. Doncic wheeling into the paint. That's going to be a travel. Boy, Nets have done a nice job defensively here the last few possessions against Doncic.
Nicholas Claxton in particular, staying in front, and we saw that in the first half, how he was continuing to move his feet, stay tall. It's got to be that level of engagement every single possession, but overall, those are the type of things you see in the potential of Nicholas Claxton and why he could be such a menace on the defensive end.
We saw it in the fourth quarter of their first matchup in Dallas. Brown into the paint, surrounded. Durant one-on-one with Kleba. Durant squeezes between two to find Brown, who lays it in. A 9-0 Brooklyn run and 7 assists now for Kevin Durant. Here's Doncic. Swooping through, laying in.
That was a tough move. He sliced through the defense. Durant looked like he was potentially trying to slide in there to pick up a charge. Good hang time by Doncic.
Dragic accelerates, spins it out to Durant. Look out. Here comes the double. Surveying, dishing, Edwards rattles out. Here's Steve Nash saying good shot. He liked the look, and that is going to be a foul on who? On Durant. That'll be his third. 4, by the way, on Dorian Finney-Smith, who's now on the bench for Dallas.
And I think he gets tied up with Kleba as Kleba's trying to post. And yeah, Kleba body's underneath him into his waist.
You know what? Durant's had a couple tough whistles tonight. Brown left wide open, short on a 3. Dragic racing down the floor. Finds the cutter. Brown lays it in. A flex and a foul.
Everyone's getting in on the action. And an important thing to remember, of course, getting stops is important.